Right, well, that was the easy part.
Unless you were here last week, you don't know what the heck we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We were looking for a bear.
Check!
Boy, did we find one.
Oh, I think I'm
Drop off, it's not bad, but as you get further along.
Oh, just don't look. I need some blinders like a horse. Oh.
We're about to answer an age-old question that everyone wants to know. So are you going to go in and use it?
I'd rather go use a bush.
Myths busted.
No, you're not getting fed. Bad, bad, bad.
Are you even the slightest worried that I'll move on, walk right? I'm up all night, keep pretending, save the world. I'm up all night, keep talking, yeah. Worried that I'm out of here.
Well, that was the easy part.
So good morning, everybody.
Oh, good morning.
Because unless you were here last week, you don't know what the heck we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So
you need to go back and watch the video from last week to understand what's going on this week and what we're getting ready to do.
Exactly, or get ourselves into or out of.
Yeah.
So really nice Harvest Host location. Miss Patty was phenomenal.
She is awesome. Thank you, Miss Patty.
And so, but getting out of here, getting in is tight. It's basically a single lane, 2 posts. It's a gate, used to be a gate, so yeah.
No one's sneaking in here, so it's nice and safe.
Oh yeah, really nice. So yeah, it's gonna be tight. And Sandra's promised she's gonna try and not have
Trying not to scream
major hot flashes or screaming.
All right, so this is what we're looking at. Now, what's nice is when we got here, Miss Patty escorted us to the site, so there was no question about where we needed to go and how to get in here and everything, but...
Yeah, she was great, and she met us on the side of the road.
Yeah, so this gate got a little... tight.
Yes, just a little bit.
Plenty of room, inches a mile, but it was over here we had to make all the big sharp turn.
Yeah.
But we're turning left today.
So I've got some room on actually both sides, and the nice thing is that she's got a nice wide shoulder.
Yeah, big apron.
And it's a huge apron here.
Now, did you turn off the 4-wheel drive and everything?
Not yet. I wanted to make sure that we got
out.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that now. And turn them off. But yeah, so that was actually...
It's pretty easy.
Pretty easy, pretty smooth.
So we're going to go on the east side of the lake instead of the west side.
Yes.
And they've had some fires down in Missoula, so it's been a little hazy these last 2 or 3 days. It's impacted our solar production, so we did have to run the generator a couple of times.
But that was actually pretty good, because we needed to exercise it.
We did. Getting closer.
I would say we're a turn away, but we're actually several turns away.
We're 15 miles away from West Glacier.
That's right. Not from our destination.
No, but we're not making it easy on ourselves and staying at West Glacier. No, we can't do that.
No, we got to be different.
We do. Right, Glacier National Park to the left, going to the Sun Road to the left, entering West Glacier, all of which we are not going to do.
Not in Voyager and Orion.
No, we couldn't even do this in Curiosity.
No.
But that is the entrance. Oh man, 13.6, the gateway.
Oh yeah. So Sandra's getting pretty excited, kind of like right before Disney.
It is. I feel like we're getting ready to go to Disney. I was telling David, as soon as we get into the campground, let's just get everything hooked up and go.
So we're going to do a recon today, but we're like an hour and a half past West Glacier. So why would we do that? Well, through a little bit of research and some luck, we decided on actually even past East Glacier, and we decided on St. Mary. Now, a couple of reasons. One, there's a nice campground there that supposedly has some nice views of the mountains.
We're never going to be there.
Well, I know, but in the afternoon we will be.
Yeah.
And it's also on the east side where you don't need a car reservation to get into the park. So we can go in from the east side anytime we want.
True, but that's not the real reason.
Well, that's one of the real reasons. The other real reason.
My real reason.
That's right.
Not yours.
Is there's more wildlife. And more of the things we want to see.
Yeah. We were Googling, okay, where's the best place to see moose and mountain lions and bears and mountain goats and bighorn sheep, and so my big thing is the moose. I want to see moose. There are no otters or beavers, but I did see a beaver dam back there. So you never know.
Never know.
But so yeah, I think you're right. More of the stuff that we want to see is going to be on the east side.
Yes.
Versus the west side. But we're going to make a couple of trips to the west side anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're going to see most of Glacier, if not virtually all of it. But that's kind of why we're over on the east side a little bit.
And this drive is pretty.
It's a beautiful drive.
People always want to focus on going to the Sun Road, but this is a pretty drive.
Yeah, it really is, following the middle fork of Flathead River. And it's pretty in here. It's really nice. So nice way to kind of start the
appetizer.
12 days in the Glacier.
Yeah, now we just need to see some moose and bear and just get it done and over with, and not just relax for the rest of our trip.
Oh, I don't think she'll relax.
No.
Yep. So we're getting excited and we're getting closer. Yeah.
I guess we're going to be following this river.
All the way through the valley. You know, that's been kind of a theme on parts of this trip. Following these rivers up the valleys.
Well, so someone lost their steps, and David is procuring them because they're really, really nice. So he's checking to see right now if they're wide enough to fit the stairs. I don't know where he's going to put them. Is he going to test them? Is he going to try and figure out where to put them? I know I should be cooking lunch right now, but this is more interesting. Well, it looks like David could not find a spot for the steps. Let's see what he says. So, were you really seriously thinking about keeping those steps?
I was thinking about it. Can't do it.
Why not?
I have no room.
Not even in the truck?
No. I could in the truck probably, but I can't get there because it's smart.
Oh, but what about in the luggage compartment, down there?
Gosh, no, it's too bulky. No way.
So you can't find a spot for them,
Can't find a spot for it.
And they don't collapse down?
No, they don't easily collapse down at all. So, anyhow. Oh well.
Oh well. Leave them for the next person.
Yeah.
You are so pathetic.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, I think I just saw it.
Yeah. Well, they were perfectly good. And no one was here and they were just sitting there. And I think I can use them to prop our steps up to give us less of an angle.
And they're collapsible from what I saw.
They're sort of collapsible.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
They collapse for me.
Now, will you be able to put them back together?
Yeah, because they snap in place. They're just really tough. But so I think I'll be able to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a try and see. I've got them stored in there now, and I'm going to work some things and see how they work. So.
Okay, well, can't wait to try them out. Vehicle size. Max length, 21 feet. All right, Glacier National Park to the left. Whoops, that's not it. So this is East Glacier. Oh my goodness, look, that's a great way to minimize.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like some people have attempted it too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Get along, little doggy. Is that what it is? Get along, little doggy, doggy.
Yep.
What's the dog doing up on the ATV? Shouldn't he be herding the cattle?
Well, he should. But you know it's hot today, so you know why he's up there. Because it's the dog days, Montana. That's why it's dog day, so he's up on the ATV.
Oh, gee.
And you know why the cattle is going across on the other side of the fields?
Why? To find the chicken?
No, because the grass is greener over on the other side of that fence. See? It is greener.
We're getting closer. That's the entrance.
Very nice.
East entrance, and you see St. Mary's off in the distance. St. Mary's Lake. Whoa, jeez. All right, Frost Heaves. St. Mary's Village, the gateway
To Glacier
Glacier.
National Park. And we will be heading back that way
So it's
in just a little bit.
oh my goodness, look at that. So we're not doing the KOA this time. We did back in 2017.
That's right.
Yeah, you had to pick the one with the zigzag entrance and going up the hill.
What's the challenge in just a regular turn, right? Got to keep the driving skills up.
Lunch special, dinner special, e-bike rental.
Their restaurant is famous.
Uh-oh, famous for what?
I have no idea, but it's famous.
So I wonder if those are going to be one of our sites.
No. We should be up on top of the hill, I believe. All right.
You going in?
I'm going in.
All right.
All right.
Got a spot?
Got a spot. Sites are narrow, but they're long. So, you know.
Okay. So we're going to hear and just, oh, I guess that's to get out. So what's this one?
No, that's just one she said to get out. Yeah,
Oh,
so we
okay.
come up
So this
there,
comes up, go past.
second right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We're number 14.
So it's funny, she was going over all the regulations, and she said, so we have our Wi-Fi here, and she looked at me, she goes, you probably don't need that. I said, no. And then she went through some other stuff. She goes, we have shower tokens here for you. You probably don't need that. I said, no. And then she said, we have a dump station. She says, you definitely won't need that. I said, no. And then she went through and she said, but you're going to pass the trash cans here. She goes, I'm assuming you're going to need that. I said, oh, yeah.
Oh, she only knew.
All right, so we are in
14.
B14.
This is
Which will be on the
4,
right.
6, 8. It's like further on up the hill.
Yeah.
Nice terracing here. Okay, so we're here, right here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Do you need me to spot you for these, for the front tire?
No,
You need to put the 4-wheel drive on?
maybe.
Wow, pretty view.
Yeah, nice view. Now I'm gonna need you to spot.
You get out?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
So we got into our site and everything's great, the nice view. Water pressure is a little iffy, so I'm filling our fresh tanks and we're gonna run off a pump and I'll just refill when we need to. But let me tell you, once again, Sewer Whisper here. All right, I'm coming to you live from Glacier National Park. So they make some of these contraptions that wrap around the base of the sewer pipe. Well, when you have no sewer pipe base extended above the ground, you can't use those things. A rock and a little piggy thing on top, okay, maybe, but let me tell you, coated clothesline that is super flexible, and that's what I've used here. So I took it and I wrapped it around one end of the actual sewer spigot, and then I wrapped it around that rock and tied it up, and it's solid and it's not going anywhere, and I can dump to my heart's content. Oh yeah. So let me tell you, Sewer Whisper, sometimes you gotta take what the site gives you. All right, you can't force it. Yeah. All right, so it's about 6:30 and we decided to go into Glacier just to get up to the top of Logan Pass. And we're just a few miles into the park and there's a bear.
Yeah.
Right here at the flats, they call it. So
He's kind of hard to spot because obviously the sun is right in our eyes.
oh yeah, I mean, he's up there.
Yeah.
Sandra got a few pics. It's, you know, the first hour or so is starting off pretty good. All right, you just never know when you get to Glacier what you're gonna find, when you're gonna find it, where you're gonna find it. Yeah. All right, so there's some bighorns. Pretty cool. So not only does Glacier National Park have a lot of glaciers and a lot of lakes, but this whole valley, this whole area was carved out by glaciers. So it is very steep, it's very jaggedy, and we'll be showing that to you throughout this video. It's kind of tough to sort of get an idea, but behind me, this thing rises probably several thousand feet. It is steep and it is severe. Oh, and another thing too, gotta show you. This is kind of wild. So they've got, throughout the park, they've got these stone barriers, right, for guardrails and such. Well, they've also got some that are temporary that they put up here when they open the road up. I don't know why they're temporary, but they are. See? They bolt them in there and then they take them down when they close the road when it starts to snow again. I don't know. I guess maybe the rock wall barrier guardrail is more original, is older and historic, and I guess those other ones are for modern time safety. All right, so we got here today, this afternoon, and just wanted to take a peek in Glacier National Park, and really kind of a neat several hours. So
I think I'm done.
this is going to be a great almost 2 weeks here. And at the visitor center, small world, we saw some friends of the channel.
Yeah.
Patty and Jim.
Theater.
Yeah, Patty and Jim. So great seeing you guys, and hope to meet you on the road again.
Yep.
But this is really going to be a neat almost 2 weeks here.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not looking, so unfortunately.
We got some hiking ahead of us,
We got
though.
a lot of hiking, but it's got to be morning, like.
Oh, yeah.
Getting up at 5 a.m.
Like
and
early.
leaving the house at 6.
Yeah.
Well, not looking forward to that.
That's going to be fun. Anyhow, great start.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good morning. All right, there's only 3 reasons why Sandra gets up early in the morning.
before sunrise.
That's right. Catch a flight. Help take the grandchildren to school.
Yeah.
Yep.
And not in this order.
No. And the possibility of seeing wildlife.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's where we're going today. I can't remember the trail, but that's where we're going today. Trying to see moose, possibly bear. Beginning our hike on 2 Medicine.
2 Medicine.
Sandra's armed with some information.
Oh, armed and dangerous.
Yeah, so we will see what we run across.
I hope this is a bear spray required trail.
Ooh, yeah. We have come to Astor Falls, and normally you view a falls from the bottom, which we did, but Sandra wants to view them from the top as well. I tell you, this water is super clear.
And cold. It's
Very
like nature's
cold.
air conditioner.
Yeah, very cold.
Yeah. You can go swimming?
Yeah, no.
David's gonna see if he can get across. These are slippery, slippery rocks. Go for it.
Is that slippery?
That's slippery. It's not so bad.
Okay, so the dry spot's not slippery.
Yeah, it's a little slippery. It's the buddy.
No, you're not getting fed. Bad, bad, bad.
So you don't want to jump, huh? Woo, careful! Whoa! Are you stuck?
You coming back? You want my hand? So I guess that's a no-go.
I think that's a no-go. Is that a hard one?
Yeah. The park map says it's hard.
Oh man,
You want to know where it goes? See the top of that mountain right there?
Oh.
That's where it goes.
Okay, we'll go somewhere up there and it's steep.
Yeah.
All right, so walking along the trail, come across this sort of it's not really a river, it's sort of almost a bog. Moose like that, and there's a moose here. And black flies, but there's a moose here. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of a shot of him. Yeah, he's just munching away. Sandra spotted him. She's pretty good at that. Can't believe we saw that moose. All right, so as we hike down the trail, we have come across a suspension bridge that actually has a load limit on it. One person at a time. And I guess I'll let Sandra go first, since I've got the video camera.
Oh, you need content or something?
Always looking for content. Pretty setting here though.
It's gorgeous. Oh, I'm already sick to my stomach just thinking about this.
Sandra doesn't like suspension bridges.
This and
They're too
docks.
bouncy. Oh
I
yeah.
don't like bouncy things.
She doesn't like docks.
Docks and, yeah, not this.
Yeah. She's okay on a boat.
I'm fine on a boat. I'm fine whitewater rafting.
Yeah, just doesn't like docks and suspension
things.
bridges. Yeah. Sandra did good. I'm not going to give her a 10 on style points, but she made it across, so that's really good. Really good. Oh yeah, this is kind of wobbly. Oh yeah, I can see why she doesn't like this. Yeah, it's kind of wobbly, but it's not bad. Huh?
Very wobbly.
It is very wobbly. All right, further along on the trail, we've broken through the woods and we can see the lake behind us. It's beautiful. So that's to Medicine Lake.
Yes.
We're going to Medicine Lake. And then there's an upper to Medicine Lake, but
I think it's up that way.
we're not going to the upper
No.
to Medicine Lake.
No, that's too much.
Way too much.
But we're going to try to go to the Twin Falls. Oh, I'm sorry, the Two Falls.
Yes, on to Medicine Lake. Yeah. So this reminds me, I tell you, I say this before, I love the sounds of wilderness, of the national park. Man, I love those sounds, you know, it's that quiet, it's the wind rustling, water lapping or falling, hopefully not me falling. But yeah, just take a listen to some of the sounds that we had today of wilderness. No wrong turns. We made it to Twin Falls.
There's two of them. I don't know what I was thinking of.
So really pretty, and we're gonna kind of chill here for just a little bit. I think I'm gonna touch the water with my feet.
I think I am too. I'm hot.
Yeah. Sometimes at a campground, you gotta be a water whisperer. Water pressure is not great at all, less than 40. A lot of our stuff needs, 45 or so to work right. Dishwasher, ice maker, washing machine. So what we do is we'll fill up our fresh tank and then we'll run off the pump. And that's what I'm out here doing today, is I'm getting ready to turn on the water and fill up our fresh tank, because our pump is about 55 psi, not the 38 or so that we're getting here. Good morning, everyone. It is another early morning. Actually, it's even earlier this morning than it was the last morning. Now this is day 3. If you think you're missing day 2, you're not. Because we took it off.
We needed it off.
Yeah, winds were blowing like 30 to 40 miles an hour with some 50-mile-an-hour gusts. Yeah.
But it cleared everything up, and it's so pretty out.
Yeah, it really is. So we're going to take a little hike, see if we can see some wildlife, and then have a little breakfast, and then we're going to head up to Iceberg Lake. So we're in many Glacier Valley right here at Glacier National Park. Yeah, and see what we can see this morning.
So that's 4 miles round trip.
Right. Not too bad for a little jaunt this morning.
Well, I don't know if I want to do 4 miles.
All right, so we might do less than a jaunt this morning.
Yeah, we're just going to go to the lake to see if we see any moose and then come back.
Sounds good, because I think by that time I'm going to be hungry. So you just never know where you're going to see wildlife. So we had actually kind of walked past this point and we saw some people looking at it, and then we turned around and saw some other guys on the trail. And there's a big bull moose here munching away. I'll try to show them to you. It's kind of hard going through the trees, but yeah, pretty cool. Nice picture of the moose. Man.
He started coming our way, so we decided it'd be best to get back on the trail.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't want him to block us.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of options for us
No.
if he had kept moving,
All
but no, he was nice and eating, and
Do we want to, not to press our luck, but go walk to the lake just to see what the lake looks like? Because supposedly all the moose are supposed to be in the lake,
but they're here.
but they're here.
Well,
Well,
it's
just
just-
one.
Yeah, quarter of a mile.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, what the heck?
Just to see it.
Break through the trees. It's a nice lake here called Red Cap Lake. Pretty, really nice. You see the bowl back up behind me of Glacier. We spot a moose at the water's edge, so we're hitting it on the water's edge.
I know I'm excited, but I have to walk real slow not to spook her.
You guys are gonna get tired of me saying this, but I love the sounds of wilderness. Man, the wind rustling through the pine trees, it just makes that cool sound. Water lapping up against the shore. And it's breezy this morning, but that just creates some really cool sounds, really neat sounds. And always helps when you see wildlife. In this case, we were looking for moose, and we've seen our second one this morning. All right, so we're heading back from Moose Lake.
Done.
After
man.
almost 300 pictures. Sandra's got a lot to look at tonight. But we took a little detour to a waterfall. That was on the way back, and it was really pretty, really nice. So maybe, I don't know, breakfast?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then we'll go for the real hike
Yeah.
of why we came.
Yeah, exactly. So we got some breakfast, and now we're gonna hit the trail that we came here to actually hit. So it's the Iceberg Ptarmigan Trail, but we're gonna branch off and do the Iceberg Lake section of it. So about 9.6 miles round trip.
So what's good is when we hit the split, it's gonna be relatively flat.
Yeah.
So
So we'll hit Ptarmigan Falls, and then it'll kind of be flat until Iceberg Lake,
yeah.
which that'll be cool. It's supposed to be icebergs in Iceberg Lake.
We'll see. And you can see if
We'll
it's
see.
as cold as the blue pools from Alaska.
And so far the water up here has been freezing. I mean, it is cold.
Uh-huh.
That's the sign Sandra wants to see.
So, okay, it says, there is no guarantee of your safety while hiking or camping. What they should say is there's no guarantee you're gonna see a bear.
That's true.
That's what they need to say.
Yeah, but it is
I've come armed.
but it is a bear frequenting area.
Yes.
All right, well, let's go frequent in that area where the bears are. It's about a 1,500 feet elevation gain?
Yes.
Okay, I think we're gonna get it all in the first,
half mile.
yeah. But at least they made it out of like the stone steps, kind of. So that's kind of nice. But yes, we're getting it all right here in the beginning. All right, we're not even a mile into the hike. I think I turned off GoPro too soon. It's really pretty already. Really some nice views around us. So as we're climbing on this trail, and only 300 feet of it so far, we're starting to get above the tree line.
Yeah.
And once we do that, then we'll have a lot more, I'll say, views, like 100% of the time.
Yeah.
But probably then no wildlife.
Well,
But we kind of got our fill of it this morning.
yeah, but I want more.
Always more.
What's next? What's next?
What's next is a 4.6 mile hike. 4.8 miles, excuse me. But yeah, some gorgeous views. As we're hiking on one side of this valley. It's really, really beautiful. And Sandra is still looking for wildlife.
You never know. Mountain goats, sheep, mountain lions, lynx.
Oh, she wants to see a mountain lion. Yep. Along the trail, Mother Nature provides. Got water. I don't know if we'll fill up our bladders with it, but I love the sound. All right, so along the trail, we picked up some hiking buddies. I believe they're from France, and they were sitting on a rock and asked if they could join us at a distance. They had some trepidation, I guess, about the wildlife in the area. I don't know, bears, moose.
Spotted a moose for 'em.
Yeah, and then Sandra just spotted a moose down below us. And she can see that because we're pretty much above the tree line. There's a few little sprinklings of trees here, but we're pretty much there.
So it says 900 feet elevation gain. What does your watch say?
So far.
Mm-hmm.
So mine watch is 700.
Okay. I like mine better. That means we have less to go. But so far, not bad. The first half mile was steep.
Yeah.
And then the last, I don't know, a mile or two, mile and a half.
Couple of miles, yeah. It's almost like a railroad grade.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty nice.
Very.
But we're coming up to some switchbacks and the steeper part. A little pog break.
Well, sugar water.
Special mixture. And we see this site as we're standing here on the trail. It's
Whoops.
beautiful.
I just got to go check it out.
Oh, of course. Of course you do. There is a story on this checking out. So we're walking along the trail. Sandra looks up there, thinks she spots something moving. She said it was brown and there was movement. Well, yeah, it's a pet toilet. We know what kind of movement's going on in there. So about 2 miles to go, probably about a mile and a half now, as we head to Iceberg Lake. And you can really see the bowl where the glacier carved it out and just denuded the side of the mountain. All right, probably another mile to go, maybe, something like that. It's gorgeous as we enter this bowl. just beautiful. I mean, we're starting to get surrounded by the mountains on all sides, waterfalls below us. It's incredible. And so the trail's teasing us. You can see Iceberg Lake.
Well, we think it's Iceberg.
We think so. It's a big body of water up here. But we can't get there from here. We got to go back up the hill. But this is an alpine meadow and it's beautiful.
Oh, it's in, I would say, full bloom. This
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Wow, okay. Rounding that bend, man, you can see the lake and all the icebergs. Oh yeah. This is
Wow.
incredible. I mean, I don't know, hard to describe this iceberg lake here. I mean, the color is so blue. Icebergs floating on it. I mean, you're inland, you're not up in the Arctic, but it feels like it.
Okay, you know you have to do it.
Got to touch the water. We have hiked 4.6 miles,
I think it's longer than that.
4.8 miles, probably a little bit longer than that. And oh, oh man. Okay, this is like Arctic.
Is that Arctic cold?
This is Arctic cold. This is almost blue water cold.
Blue water pool
Yeah,
from Alaska.
yeah,
The Glacier blue water pool.
yes. But
Well,
man,
There's
it
a
is-
glacier just right over there.
This is like hurt cold. As we are wont to do with a picnic,
Mm-hmm.
wherever we hike, we always kind of rank the picnic spots.
Yeah.
So, where does this one rank here at Iceberg Lake?
Well, it's pretty incredible because we're literally in the middle of a crater.
Yeah, that was carved out
mean-
by a glacier
Yeah.
with icebergs floating on the water just
Yeah.
like 100 meters from us.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. And we're almost surrounded by glaciers. As we're eating our hummus and pita sandwich,
Grilled chicken and
yeah, it's yummy.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give this one, I'm gonna say number 3.
number 3.
I'm gonna say number 3.
I would say definitely the top 3. I don't know if it could make it in the top 2. So yeah, probably 3. Harding's probably number 1.
Oh,
Glacier,
yeah.
And then this is number 3 for me.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a close number 3.
Yeah.
Number 2, 3. It's
Yeah.
very close.
It's 2B.
There you go. Nice time at Iceberg Lake. Good lunch, but we've got to get back down to the car and to home, which means 4.8 miles. On the way back down, we were looking for a bear.
Check!
Boy, did we find one.
A mom and 2 cubs.
Yeah, right behind us up on the hill. It's a grizzly. And she's rooting around looking for stuff. Very cool. We're downwind, so she's not going to smell us.
And she's not hearing me.
That's right. And she's busy, but 2 cubs with her. That's really cool. So, yeah, big
We're gonna-
check on that one. It's been a great wildlife day. Woo! Okay, we are done.
I need a cold one.
Yeah, it's going to end up being close to 11 miles today. 12.
12 and a half. I
But,
have to look at my hiking app.
Lot of wildlife sightings. So it was a lot of fun. Really great.
It's worth it.
Yeah, but she needs a cold one.
I need a bath and a shower. I need a cold one and then
Oh,
a shower.
And she definitely needs a shower
Hey.
bath. All right, we're going to head home and get all that stuff.
We're not gonna.
Yeah, we'll go there. She's
not
talking
heading home
about
yet.
she's talking about the gift shop because there's a fizzy drink there.
No, I'm talking about stickers, stamps. Let's
Those
go.
two.
In case you're wondering, that is 5:39 a.m. and not p.m. This is what it looks like at sunrise at West Glacier National Park.
East Glacier.
This is what it looks like at East Glacier National Park. It's way too early. Mozart dazzled the courts in Europe, and Thomas Jefferson created the Declaration of Independence.
All right.
Saskatchewan helped.
That was the horn of welcoming us.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I was going to say something, you started talking, so, you know. So it's
Sneak up behind me.
it's 7:30. I didn't sneak. I've been standing here. 7:30. The parking lot was full by 7. And man, it's just a lot of people out here. It's early. But we're on Trail of the Cedars, and that takes us to Avalanche Lake.
Trail.
Yeah.
Lake.
So we're gonna do that today and see what we see. I'm not sure what we're supposed to see other than waterfalls and a lake.
It's supposed to be a pretty hike, though. And
Yeah.
this is kind of, I mean, it's not like the redwoods or anything like that, but
Yeah.
it's going to kind of mimic that.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. So Trail of the Cedars, these are pretty good size. Yeah. All right. Let's do
The
it.
sun's actually starting to shine a little bit.
Yeah. It's going to
reflect
be
on
a
the
sunny
mountains.
day. It just hasn't hit in the valley yet.
No.
Not yet. So on the Trail of the Cedars, we're heading to the lake. They say these trees can live up to 1,000 years old, 230 feet tall.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yep, 13 feet in diameter.
Well,
Now, I would say, what are the stories that these trees could tell? You know, 1,000 years old, but then again, they're out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing going on. Avalanche Lake. You know, I mean, you got a bear sometimes, maybe a moose on occasion, but there's nothing going on here. They're just enjoying life. All right, so I've heard this Trail of the Cedars is a little hazardous, and I think I've discovered the root cause of everyone tripping. Huh? Huh? Huh?
it is
Yeah.
pretty rooty around here.
Yeah, so I'm rooting for us to finish this trail today. Yeah. Oh, like I said before, never too early for a bad joke. All right, let's move on. Yeah, look at all these. Look at all these roots right here. Yeah. Root cause.
Yeah, and if you trip on one, it's worse than a root canal.
Okay, her pun was not bad. Mine was better.
It was pretty good for me.
We broke through the cedars and we have seen Avalanche Lake. It's beautiful.
Very pretty. Very clear.
Very clear. And of course, you know what I'm going to have to do here in a little bit.
Gee, what?
I'm going to have to test the water. All right, so the sun's up a little bit. Yes, it's that time of day. I got to test the
Everyone's
water.
been waiting for it.
Oh, yeah.
This is Glacier water.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. No
So-
surprise. It's cold.
So is it Glacier blue pool
No,
cold?
no. Definitely not the blue pool cold. It's not Arctic cold either,
So
but
it's warmer than the Arctic.
warmer than the Arctic, but just barely. Man, it is cold. But you know, I tell you, course, the color's gorgeous. But the thing that strikes me is this is glacial water, but it's so clear.
It is. Unlike Alaska, it's not silty.
Yeah, this is just super clear here. All the streams and the lakes, everything. It is really clear. It's beautiful. One thing I love about hiking in a forest with the sun is I love dappled sunlight on the trail. I just think it's really super cool. And it's just so neat. It gives you such a great atmosphere, and it's just cool looking. All right, so the end of the trail, and we see a beach on the other side. People have been stepping across this right here. Sandra's looking for another way. Did you find another way?
No, I hear splashing.
She hears splashing. She's hoping that's an animal. All right, now that is a beautiful view. So we started over there, ended up here. This is really pretty.
It's really pretty.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think I feel like a little snack.
Me too.
Yeah.
And did you know? I'm looking at these bushes, and moose like these kinds of bushes.
That's true.
And a couple of the leaves in some areas look like it's been stripped.
Oh. All right, so we may hang out here for just a little bit because you never know who may show up.
And that almost looks like a beaver lodge.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it sure does.
Well, then we might be here for just a little bit.
The whole day.
Get comfy. On the banks of Avalanche Lake. It's beautiful, but it's too early for lunch.
Yeah, it's like 9:30.
Yeah, because we got started pretty early. And it was only, what, 2.5 miles to the end of the lake here.
Yeah.
Which is a spectacular view.
Yeah, this is, so you've got the pretty waterfalls back there, but you
Yeah.
really can't see them from over here. And you
No.
can kind of see them over there.
Yeah.
But this view on the opposite side of the lake, the southern side of the lake, this is the view.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so we're gonna just kind of chill out here and have some snacks and.
You want to see what we brought?
Oh, okay.
This isn't
Yeah.
lunch. This is just
This is just snacks, all right? And this
So-
is not like we're not going to be out here for a few days. We're just out here for a few hours.
So we have what I call morning mix, which is just nuts and mangoes. And then hazelnuts, which was gifted to us.
There's 2,
Cajun mix.
3.
Gorp, but instead of raisins, we use cranberries.
Yeah.
4.
4.
David's Cheez-Its.
5. That's the most important one.
Yeah. And then in this bag,
Too many
I've
to
got
count.
a couple of fig bars, apricots, mangoes, cheese crackers, a Rice Krispie treat, M&Ms, and some Mounds candy bars.
Yeah. That's why I don't take her overnight backpacking, because we need like a pack mule for an overnight.
Yeah.
We're heading back. This section of the trail definitely gets a lot less traffic than the main section that takes you to the
Which is funny
first
because
beach.
the really pretty view is from up there.
Yeah, on the other side.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad we're not getting a lot of traffic. There's still some traffic on the trail,
Yeah,
but
it's
not as much as
not bad.
down here.
Yeah, it was a stream this morning.
Yeah.
All right, so we finished the Avalanche Lake Trail. Yeah. So we got a little bit of the cedars
Yeah.
and then into the car. And then,
Sitting down.
yeah, so that was a nice trail. It was well maintained.
Huh?
Yeah. It was,
How was that?
It was wide. We didn't have to do any bushwhacking.
Yeah, but let me tell you, there are a lot of rocks and a lot of roots. So
Oh,
the cedar loop is nice, it's smooth.
that's true.
And it just gets you in that false sense of security. But
Yeah.
the majority, I'd say 80% of that trail, you have to look down and see where your feet are.
Yeah, it's rocks and roots. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it. And not rock and roll, but rock and root. Got a little bit of everything, lake and forest and waterfalls and
No
stuff.
wildlife.
No wildlife though. But after this, I think, what, a little lunch maybe, and then we're gonna go down to West Glacier.
Going into the belly of the beast.
Yeah, we're gonna see what that's all about. We're near West Glacier. Behind me is, we're at the spot where the famous photo for Lake McDonald is at Glacier National Park. It's got the colorful rocks, it's got the mountains in the background, the water. All right, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, this is not the perfect day for it. It's a little hazy with the wildfires and stuff like that, but we'll let you see kind of what it's like. On the road to the sun, going back up to St. Mary. So there is McDonald Creek Falls and Dancing Cascade Falls. I think that's right. We're checking out both of these waterfalls and they're very similar, and we'll let you guys take a look at them. They're nice, they're pretty. Once again, I cannot get over how clear this water is up here. It's unbelievable. It's beautiful.
David's going to try and see if he can get a better vantage point because there's so many trees around here. Well, yeah. So this road was built in 1932, and I'm sure back then the vision was to have a really pretty view of these falls. But now, all this growth, oh, this should be interesting. Good job.
A lot of water features here at Glacier. This is a gorge right past that Dancing Cascade Falls. And okay, it's pretty cool. Beautiful area around here with the rocks and the water and such. Okay, so when in a national park or any place that has wildlife, you don't necessarily have to be the best wildlife spotter. You just got to look for all the people pulled over on the side of the road. So that's what we have done on the way home. We're, I guess, about 6 or 7 miles from home, and all these cars had pulled off on the side. We're pulling over as well to see. Last time we saw there was some elk and there was a bear here last time. But that's a tip. So you don't have to be good at wildlife spotting. Just spot all the cars on the side of the road, and then you look where they're looking, because they'll be like, oh, and pointing, and cameras facing wherever the object is that you want to try to see. Good morning, everyone. We are another day. It's another hike. This one's probably not any wildlife.
No, this is all about just water.
waterfalls.
Yeah, we had a day off, but we need to exercise our legs, I think, for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow will be a big hike.
Yeah.
One of the epic hikes here. No wildlife, but I'm still bringing bear spray just in case.
Don't know.
You just don't know.
But look at this entrance here.
Yeah, this is really nice. So we had to park maybe a quarter mile up the road at another pull-off because the parking here is just, there's too many people for the parking that's available, but there's a lot of pull-offs. So we parked about a quarter mile, walked down here, and we get a nice trailhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's hit it.
And we actually know where we're going. See that waterfall right over there? On the
Yeah,
other side of the valley?
yeah,
That's where we're headed.
that's where we're going.
So I don't know why I can't use my telephoto, take a picture, we just go home.
So the first of 2 waterfalls on this hike, and we got here pretty quick, actually.
Yeah. Of course, it's all downhill, which means going back, we're gonna have to go uphill.
Yeah, but this is St. Mary Falls, and once again, I mean, this stuff's coming from glaciers and snow runoff, but man, this water is just so clear. I guess we're just used to glacial water in Alaska that's you know, a little more with suspended particles in it. Beautiful area. And we're gonna get to the falls here. They got a little bridge that goes across, which is nice because I wouldn't want to be fording this stream. What a treat.
Yeah,
This is
nice.
beautiful setting with the rocks and the falls, and it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to
It
be.
is, and it's a really easy hike.
Very easy.
It's a big value for what you get.
Oh man,
Easy hike and a great view.
huge value. Too bad we don't have lunch. This would be a good picnic spot. A lot of good rocks here, but yeah, this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, so now on to Virginia Falls.
What?
Okay, you know, I don't know why I like waterfalls. You know, I think they're like a story that just keeps changing over time, but they have a good flow to them, you know, and I think that's one reason why I like them.
Is that why you brought me back all the way down here?
That's the only reason. Just a bad pun. But I had to get the good backdrop. So is this Virginia Falls?
I don't know, but I just fell. No.
No, don't think so.
No, we still have a half mile.
Gotta keep going. It's a teaser.
It is. It's an appetizer. Oh no.
Okay, is this Virginia Falls?
Oh no. This is not it. We still have a ways to go.
This is another teaser. Or an appetizer. It's beautiful. There's a lot of waterfalls on this trail. All right, so I don't think this is Virginia Falls either. It's too small. Where's Virginia? All right, so is this Virginia Falls?
Yes, it's Virginia Falls.
Okay, woo! The thermo specialist is at work again. It's a tough job, someone's got to do it.
Now wait a minute.
What?
No. You've got to go over there.
Yeah, but it's easier here. And there's a lot of spray over there. All right.
getting wet.
It's slippery. Ow! Yeah, none of this water's warm.
Is it cold?
Yes, very cold.
Arctic cold?
Yeah, yeah, yes, Arctic cold.
Good job.
So actually that feels kind of good then, since it's Arctic cold. We're about to answer an age-old question that everyone wants to know. Does a bear, do its thing in the woods? Well, absolutely, when there's a pit toilet. I think we just answered it. Myths busted. Yeah. Okay, now the other question is, are you going to go in and use it?
I'd rather go use a bush.
Now we're finished with the hike, but that's not the most impressive thing this morning.
What, that we can't just see the falls from the car? And we didn't have to hike all the way over there?
Yeah, no, which that's besides the point, because we can and we did. But no, the most impressive thing is for everybody out there that's kind of like dissing the smart car. Oh, it's too small. What are you gonna do with it? Well, in a national park, smart cars rule.
Yeah.
You can park them anywhere, as is evidenced by today. Yeah, so we're legal.
Yeah, a regular car could not have parked in this spot.
That's exactly right. So let me tell you, it's pretty cool to have a smart car. Heading back to St. Mary's, we spot a black bear on the way back from our hike, but we're gonna double back, see if we can see him coming down on the road.
Yeah.
All right, so we made a stop at the visitor center, but that was cool seeing that second bear.
That was.
Yeah, that cinnamon.
I think it was a grizzly
I think it was a grizzly bear.
I gotta look better at my picture.
Yeah, so yeah, that black bear first and then the grizzly. That was really cool, but I'm hungry.
Me too.
Yeah, let's get
dinner? What's for lunch?
Cubanos. Let's get something to eat.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Breakfast in the car. What does that mean?
It means we're up too early.
Yeah, so a 4:30 wake-up call
Yeah.
led to a 5:15 departure from our campsite. We arrived here at Logan Pass a few minutes before 6.
Yeah.
And the parking lot at that time was maybe a fourth full.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Now it's about 5 after 6.
Yeah.
And
the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's almost full now.
yeah, it's about 3/4 full. It's heading to 100% here in the next probably
5 minutes.
10 minutes.
'Cause
Yeah.
You can see the cars coming up the road. I mean, it's just a stream of cars.
Yeah,
so.
everyone coming up Road to the Sun is stopping here at Logan. So
Yeah.
we're getting ready to go on one of the most epic hikes that there is here in
Iconic.
Glacier.
Iconic hikes. Yes.
It might be epic as well.
I don't know. There's some pretty epic hikes here.
Well,
This
that's
is
true.
Iconic.
So it's going to be interesting. We're going to bring you guys along, obviously, let you check it out with us.
Experience it with us. I'm
Yeah.
not looking forward to it. I don't even know why I'm eating because I'm end up barfing anyhow.
It's going to be interesting. So let's see what it's all about. So about 6:45, we are heading to the Highline Trail, and there is a stream of cars rolling through to try to get a parking spot.
And people getting onto the Highline Trail because you had to get here really early just to get a parking spot. And it's like, well, we're here. We might as well just hit the trail.
Yeah, exactly.
So now all those 200 people that were in the parking lot are now on the trail.
Yeah, so we're going to kind of let some of them filter on ahead of us. But this is kind of cool. The
Continental
Continental
Divide.
Divide. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we're gonna head on to the trail. This should be a lot of fun
Well,
for some. Here we go, trailhead. Let's hit it. This is where the rubber meets the road, or the tread meets the gravel.
mud.
All right, so right away, you're on the trail maybe, what, a quarter of a mile.
Yeah, not even that.
And you're hit with the goat trail. So this isn't bad right here,
No.
because there is a little bit of a
Oh, I think I'm
drop
gonna throw
off.
up.
It's not bad, but
Oh,
as you get further along,
oh, just don't look. I need some blinders like a horse. Oh. Not a fan of heights. Well, if there's a railing, I'm okay.
yeah, well, this is sort of a railing.
It's on the wrong freaking side.
Yeah,
And this rough rock so you can trip and fall. Ooh.
no, it is pretty rocky right here. And yeah, a lot of rocks everywhere. But they do give you this little, it's not really a railing, it's sort of a flexible
It's a cable, metal cable.
cable.
I already
yeah.
inspected it.
But it's pretty, there's a good drop off.
Huh.
There is no doubt.
Okay.
But the views are beautiful today. It is clear skies.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this day to hike this.
Yes,
Get all the smoke cleared out, no wind.
exactly.
So,
We have planned this accordingly.
yeah. Did you
It
bring any
is
barf bags?
pretty spectacular so
Oh.
far.
Oh, I'm getting
Yeah,
dizzy.
just a view down into the valley there is pretty wild. But once again, yeah, no guardrails. And yeah, you're dropping down. I mean, it's,
I am not going to watch this part of the video.
yeah, there's the car down there, but
Ooh.
Sandra's doing good.
Oh my gosh. This is just,
She's not real happy about it,
oh bueno. Oh.
but she's doing good.
Well, it's going to be hard this afternoon because after 15 miles, my legs are going to be like rubber. Look how low this thing is. My goodness.
She might be on her knees this afternoon.
Yeah, but
Well, and the sun's going to be on this side.
my legs are going to be all like rubber and be dizzy and oh.
Yeah, this afternoon will be interesting.
Stop smiling. I can't see you, but I know you're smiling. You're
Oh.
smirking. I could just sense the smirk behind my head.
Actually, that is true. She's not lying on that one.
So you're okay with this, but not jumping out of an airplane and parachuting.
That is correct.
I can do an airplane and a parachute. Not this.
I don't know, something about jumping out of a perfectly good airplane, you know, when you don't have to. I don't know. That just, to me, doesn't sound right. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. They start you off right away. You get to feel like
Yeah, because you can get it done and over with and then enjoy the rest of the hike.
it's not that long of a section of the trail.
I wonder if they keep this handrail up when it's snowing. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Now
where's
there's
the handrail?
no handrail,
Oh man.
but this isn't a severe drop off.
Oh no, you
This is
slide
just
right
more
down.
of a gradual 45-degree angle.
Yeah, just get a big old raspberry. in your
Maybe
butt.
60.
Oh. Not feeling
I
good.
wouldn't look at that piece of snow there that probably fell from above us. Yeah.
They need to have a rope here. Oh. Man, I'm having so many freaking hot flashes.
You're going to be peeling stuff off here in a second.
I'm not liking this. Why don't they have a rope right here?
Well, I guess because they figure maybe
And
that
right here, they need something
since
here.
since you did that before, you're like used to it. You know, you did
They
the
need one
previous
here
section.
too. They need a railing. This is too steep. Is there somebody behind us?
Yes.
Let them pass.
All right, so the trail gets out of the, I would say rocky section, but this is still kind of rocky.
Hot flash section. Section.
Yeah. But it's, we got vegetation around us on both sides, so
Break our fall.
Sandra's feeling a little better about her prospects of surviving a slip. So we're still waiting for the sun to dip into the valley, but it's getting closer.
It's pretty. It's really pretty watching the mountains light up from the top to the bottom.
Got a few waterfalls on this trail, which I really didn't expect. And this one really is sort of part of the trail. Definitely walking through it. Pretty. Nice little personal waterfall. We continue on as we're still waiting on the sun. All right, so not a real steep drop here.
Says you.
Well,
That's like a chute all the way down to the road.
that's true. But at least you know you're clear sailing all the way down there.
Please.
All right, so we're hitting different types of terrain on the trail, rocks and going through bushes and
Steep fall offs.
interesting, very diverse, but it's definitely, for the most part, out in the open.
It's all about the view.
Yes, it's exposed, as some would say. Views are spectacular on this
yeah.
hike. I mean, they just keep changing.
Oh, cool.
So a couple of things to notice on this trail. One is, yeah, we're up here pretty high. And the other thing is, that is the going to the Sun Road. It goes all the way up to Logan Pass, which is just over there. More deer on the side of the trail. I think these guys are kind of used to hikers,
Yeah.
but that's still a really cool setting. Even if it is only, I'll say deer. Man, the sun is getting close to,
Oh, it's already on the switchback.
yeah, getting on the, in the valley and on us. All right, so we're almost at the switchback. It's about 8:40, and
We're getting ready to go up the steep part.
oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that app's a good thing, but we can see it. I mean,
I don't need an app to tell me we're getting ready to go up a steep hill.
yeah, exactly. That's the switchback, but it's a nice steady uphill that way and the other way. So, but really beautiful right here, right before we ascend, which is supposed to be a gorgeous view. So
Yeah, we'll see.
you're gonna have to do something to beat this, because man, the sun trying to peek over the ridge line there.
Oh, it's starting to come through right over here.
Yeah, sneaking through. But this is really
Oh, mountain
beautiful.
goats.
And mountain goats.
Oh, a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah. All right, not quite halfway up the switchback, but we're getting ready to get into the sun. So we're sort of in the penumbra right here.
The what?
The penumbra of the sun, you know, that's like where the It's the edge of it. You know, you're not really
Are you making that up?
in the sun yet. No! She's gonna look it up when we get home.
I'm gonna look it up.
She is.
If I
know
had
she is.
service right now, I'd Google it.
But this is like, yeah, sort of in that hazy area. Yeah, this is kind of cool. And now, in the sun, full sun. And I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, because I was pretty comfy hiking
I was too.
in the shade. That sun's going to be warm, but
It's gonna feel good right now.
Yes, it will illuminate everything, and people are going to start to peel off, including me here in a little bit, probably.
Excuse me.
Yeah, this is a nice switchback grade. It's not super steep.
Says you. What'd you call this? A conundrum?
No, no, the conundrum is whether you want to continue or not. It's
Well-
a penumbra.
A what?
A penumbra,
A penumbra.
yes.
Okay, so not only is he full of bad jokes, his vocabulary is unheard of.
It's not, okay.
Yes,
not
it is.
that big of a word. It's just different.
You're different.
I am. Up near the top of the ridge line, and we are greeted by some bighorn sheep. No telephoto lens required here. These guys are grazing on this nice green grass and enjoying the sun. We are definitely treated to a big reveal here. It is gorgeous. The early morning sun is really highlighting everything nicely. Now there is a trail that goes up. Not so sure Sandra's going to be keen on that one.
No.
Right, so to my surprise, Sandra wants to keep hiking.
Well, because
Is that not the big reveal?
no, this is not the big reveal.
Really?
No, it is
Oh.
not. According to my app, we still have a climb all the way up there
Oh,
for the big
okay.
reveal. But this is pretty.
It is. This is beautiful.
And that reminds me of Angel's Landing up at Zion.
Oh yeah.
And I think
can
people
see
are
that.
climbing up there, but I'm not taking that side trip.
All right, so
We continue upward.
a little more hike, and then the big reveal. We've been hiking this week on a few different trails. This is the big one. So I feel like we're kind of in training a little bit. I feel like I'm peaking right
Oh,
now.
jeez. Seriously?
know?
Well, we are at the
I
peak of
am.
the trail and going down. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, by the way, where we just went over, that was the peak on this trail. Almost 1,000-foot elevation gain.
It's downhill from here.
We're peaking. All right, so coming around this corner, and you're treated to more views. Wow,
Really pretty.
that is beautiful. Yeah, we're almost in the full sun right now for the remainder of the hike. But man, this is spectacular.
I would say this is magic hour with all the colors because now the sun's coming in and it's really lighting everything up and with just the warm tones. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
really, really pretty.
yeah, it's beautiful. And that rock wall that, man, down on Going to the Sun Road looks so high up here. And there's a little ground squirrel.
Food chain. Watch out.
Oh, and looking at the valley there, Glacial Valley, and oh, it just, wow. Just mountains all around us, and beyond, it's spectacular, beautiful. Right through a little stand of trees, and the views keep changing. Beyond there is Lake McDonald, and the iconic view you see of the mountains, well, we're looking at them here on the backside. Yeah, we're back into some trees. We're still up along the upper ridge line that you see right there, the, sort of a knife edge ridge. But yeah, it's hard to beat these views. They are gorgeous, and every step we take gives us another little angle. So on the way back, and it's a great setting, we see a marmot in there. And amongst the trees, he's digging underneath, maybe prepping for his winter home. Yeah.
And there is a hummingbird flying around. I'm trying to get him, but
Yeah, he's buzzing around us. So yeah, it's a pretty cool setting for a marmot and a hummingbird. Yeah, I like that.
this looks like a good rock.
Okay,
Nice
so
and flat.
good rock for lunch. Yeah, let's rock on for lunch. And I just got that fly. Yeah, so we're gonna do an out and back,
Yeah.
and we want to catch the view going back on the same trip. And we do that a lot of times. Sometimes, as opposed to a loop, sometimes you get a different perspective out and back. But
Yeah.
right now, it's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
Lunch with a view.
Yeah, so let's do that.
Sounds good to me. I'm hungry.
We had a nice lunch. Sandra made a delicious buffalo chicken wrap.
Thank you.
And heading back, we're gonna get some different views, a different perspective. Always nice to be on the way back and check out the views. Oh, and Sandra's also spotted a few places where she wants to take a picture.
Yeah, if I can just remember them now.
So on this trail, we are reminded that there is civilization, that we're not in the wilderness. For below us, 1,000 to 2,000 feet is going to the Sun Road. And we can actually even, in some sections, hear the traffic.
And the horns.
And the horns, I guess, when they're coming around a corner or someone is stopped on the road. And they may have an easier time of seeing some of these views up here, but they definitely don't get any better view
Oh, definitely not.
than what we've got up here. Yeah, we have to put forth a little bit of effort to get this view, but wow, it is just spectacular. And we're getting a little further away from the wall up at the top.
Oh yeah, I see our lunch spot, that big rock up there in the saddle.
Yeah. But, yeah, a great hike, fantastic hike with really spectacular views. All right, so there are some sections of this trail that are just a little steep.
You mean the pathway, or that if you fall, you fall down?
If you fall down.
Way down.
Way down. So yeah, we're, I guess, a couple thousand feet above the road, and it's You know, the trail is relatively wide. I mean, it's a 2-goat trail up here, but
Skinny, emaciated, starving goats.
yeah. But yeah, it's different, but yeah, views are really one of a kind. So we round the bend, and this is the last section.
The worst section.
The worst section, the most iconic section of this hike.
Ugh.
It's along the rock face here, Sandra's favorite. We're gonna go through this one more time.
So we hiked, what, 2 extra miles
Yep.
and this wall to avoid
But-
a steep downhill.
She does not like a steep downhill. You can do this.
I can do this. I chose to do this.
That's right.
Why? I don't know. Oh, I do know.
There
I'd
was,
rather do this than going downhill.
yep, no coercion on my part.
Plus, this way we don't have to wait for a shuttle.
Yes, that's exactly right. No shuttle for us. When we get off this trail, we will be at our car.
And a cold one awaits.
Looks very craggly. Definitely something you see out of Star Trek or Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, really interesting looking. And steep.
Yes. So actually, for me, going up is easier than down. I just don't
Really?
like downhill climbs
Oh,
or
that's
hikes
true.
or anything. Because I figure if I fall, I'm going to fall forward. Whereas if you're going down and you fall on your butt and slide.
That's true. But here you can't slide too much.
Man, is it steep down there?
You're doing good. You got this.
Oh, thank you so much.
I don't know how long this section is.
Too
Maybe
long.
half a mile?
I don't know. It's too long.
Too long.
Okay, I'm just gonna get really close, but don't take offense.
No,
All right.
you're totally fine.
Thank you.
All right.
Come on through. I'm not in any hurry.
Okay. Me neither. I just want
Sorry,
to
I'm
live
standing
through
on the
this.
road.
I'm just gonna get close to you if that's okay. Thank you. You're videoing all this, right?
Yes,
So I can look at it later?
you can look at it
Because
later.
I'm not looking now. I'm looking straight down and I'm looking at the wall.
Yes, you can look at it later. I'm
And I'm not
videoing,
looking down that way.
videoing like the whole thing.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I'm also getting down there and
I'm not looking. I don't know where you're
back
pointing.
behind us.
Yeah, right, whatever.
Now we got less of a steep drop off. It's just a slanted, sloped drop off. Almost at the end.
Yay.
We can tell because the rope stops.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So
Good
would it
job.
be too dramatic if I drop to the ground and kiss the ground?
All right.
I think I should be rewarded for that.
I think you should be. Like, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking thinking, I don't know, a bear.
Gee, I thought you were going to talk like ice cream or something.
Ugh, no. I'd rather see a bear.
All right, so we're done.
Yes.
We finished the Highline Trail.
Oh, I need some Crocs. I need a cold one.
Yeah, we had a beautiful day, clear weather.
Oh, the perfect
So,
weather.
yeah.
Perfect. I mean,
So that's great.
they've had so many strong winds the last 3 days, and it's just blown all the
Smoke
wildfire
and
smoke
haze,
out.
yeah.
So
It was really
so
nice.
clear and pretty.
Yeah, the views are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. So, but as we are wont to do after a hike like this, we're pulling the boots off. And
Pop a cold one.
yeah, we're gonna get a cold one. And we've got one in the car.
Yeah.
We're prepared. Good morning, everyone. We're in the truck, and it's at the end of the video.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you're close to the end.
Or the movie, actually.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry about the length of this one, but I just couldn't cut it anywhere that made sense, and I just wanted.
And when we go back on this, we want to be able to just sit down and watch the whole experience.
Yeah, yeah. So I apologize to anyone that just looked at it and went, "Oh my goodness, it's like a feature-length movie." But we had a great time.
It's wonderful.
Glacier must be sad to see us go because it's drizzling today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But our timing was perfect on the weather.
Oh man, I
So-
tell you, it really was. And we had great weather days when we needed it, and actually great weather days when we wanted to do some
Yeah.
chores inside,
Yeah,
some
and then
projects.
we feel guilty.
Yeah, exactly. But appreciate you guys watching,
Yes, thank you very much.
and we will see you next week because obviously we are going somewhere else. It's another week. This week is going to be a little different.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, yeah. Sandra's really not looking forward to it.
No.
It's going to be big bucks. But we'll see you guys next week, and just thank goodness that you're not going to have to pay for it.
You can if you want to.
See ya.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy.